Good morning, madam. My name is Rema Yuvishni. Today, me and my group members, Jaya Prakash and Ashwini, together are going to present on Balance Scorecard. First of all, the introduction on Balance Scorecard. Balance Scorecard is a performance matrix used to identify, improve, and control a business' various functions and resulting outcomes. This concept of Balance Scorecard was first introduced in 1992 by David Norton and Robert Kaplan, who took previous metric performance measure and adapt them to include non-financial informations. Balance scorecards were originally developed for for-profit companies but were later adapted for use by non-profit and government agencies. Balanced scorecard has four characteristics. The first one is learning and growth. The second one is business process. The third one is customer perspective. And the fourth one is financial data. One of the chosen industry is medical industry. The implementation of balanced scorecard in medical industry is to used to list the results of the delivery of healthcare service as a continuous quality improvement approach. The balanced scorecard was first discussed as a tool to be used in healthcare system pharmacy as a way to demonstrate pharmacy's value in meeting its key performance metrics. Balanced scorecard metrics are focused in areas of medication, safety, quality, medical operations, and research.
Greetings, Madam Azura. My name is Jayaprakash and I'm going to present about the implementation of balance scorecard in educational industry. So the balance scorecard is not only used by for-profit organization; it is also in a non-profit organization. For a for-profit organization, the financial perspective is at the top of the strategy map and it is the goal of the organization. However, this is not the case for a non-profit organization. From a customer perspective, there are two main stakeholders to consider: the financial facilitator and the customer receiving the goods and service. The balance scorecard is also applied in a educational setting. Yuxel and Koskun 2013 adapted the traditional balance scorecard for school. Five perspectives were included in their uh, proposed balance scorecard, namely social utility, stakeholder, internal process, learning and growth, and financial sustainability. Financial sustainability drives learning and growth, which leads to internal processes.
Okay, hi, I'm Ashni Bhaskran. So I'm going to be explaining on how implementation of sector in Islamic Bank Malaysia sector industry. So the primary function of Islamic Bank is to promote trade activities, has active interaction with the agency economies, surplus the deficit units. The secondary function of an Islamic bank is to provide agency services and other market compatible products to its customers. Finally, to compete the conventional banks, it also offers consultancy and haji services. The purpose of implementing the Balance Scorecard (BSC) in Islamic bank sector is to prove that Malaysia has the leading Islamic banking sector with the most progressive and attractive planning, strategic direction of development, and numerous incentives for nurturing this sector. They aim to evaluate the performance of Islamic Bank in Malaysia based on the balance scorecard measures and performance of Islamic Bank in Malaysia with the Sharia guideline compliance. Okay, this model is capable of covering both economic and non-economic estimate to presentation and therefore considered a sophisticated presentation computation system for performance evaluation.
Now I'm going to talk about the implementation before and after of balance scorecard in medical industry. The before the healthcare sector is one of the fastest growing areas in the economy of most developed countries. Healthcare services are complex and challenging to measure, but in reality, the performance of these sectors is quite different and is characterized by long waiting time, inefficiency, low productivity, stressed medical staffs, and dissatisfied patients. The healthcare system is composed of a complex of entities, activities, and processes. After the balance scorecard shares the ability to build a strong linkage between the vision and mission with all four perspectives. As a result, we can have a strategy initiative as the ultimate outcome for daily operational guidance. A hospital also can address the support from technology. Preparing the needed technology infrastructure might assure the successful implementation of the balance scorecard upon the practical basis.
And I'm also going to present about the before and after implementation of balance scorecard in educational industry. So the before implementation of the balance scorecard for non-profit organization was used as a basis for the study. The model places financial perspective at the bottom of the strategy map, which is widely used. According to this model, the financial perspective drives success in the learning and growth of organization, which lead to a better internal process that affect customer objective. And also after the implementation, from the customer perspective, the main objective is to produce high quality students who demonstrate both academic excellence and desired behavior. To produce such student, excellent process must be in place. Appropriate teaching and leading and all related activities are key processes in this perspective. Public school in Thailand are able to set their own budget and use them to invest in infrastructure such as computer and internet access. They can also use the money to pay their utilities usage for they can provide high quality education.
I'm going to be explaining on the before and after implementation. So before the implementation during the Johnson and Kaplan of 1987, okay, during the modern age started, okay, this company had been they were lacking obsolete and insufficient to give any data to an essential arranging the board controlling and corrosive dynamic in the present quickly changing the severe conditions. So in Malaysia, the utilization of previous mentioned new episodes gradually picked up acknowledgement. So when the era had been changed, so the system had we need to have a new system to the company, which it was lacking without this BSC system. So after the BSC had been implemented, okay, there were relation among the view obtained from the organization strategy and planning, which was getting better. So it worked by linking the chain that caused the relationship among the organization to be strong. Okay, second one is that one of the most successful concept for the performance of management in the company. There's being in general an extensive amount of work already exists organizational performance. These had contributed to building on the existing literature to evaluate performance of Islamic Bank in Malaysia based on the BSC measures and Sharia guideline compliance. Thereby, the performance of Islamic Bank in Malaysia is getting better. Thank you.
In conclusion, with a balanced scorecard, different leaders and department can still individualize their performance measurement, but it all falls within a set structure that can be understood across the organization. It gives a common place to everyone in the company to measure success. Thank you.